So me and a friend decided we were going to hit some local trails, and we hit called Rawson Ranch Road. This is the first one. It's a real easy trail. Obviously it's more of a fire road. It'll turn to dirt here in a bit, and it goes out to this old ranch, and it's a pretty cool ride. Any bike can do it. You could even do it in a car if you were careful. Definitely a sport utility could do this ride or drive out to it. It's just kind of a cool point to go out to. So we did Rawson, and then we did Happy Valley, and after Happy Valley we hit Indian Flats, and then from Indian Flats we went out to Palomar Divide. Anybody could do these rides. They're all super easy and mostly 2-track. We hit a little single track just as a detour, but overall it was just fire roads, stuff like that. So pretty cool place to go. Hope you enjoy the music. So that's the ranch off to the right. I didn't get a good shot of it. I wish I would have gotten a better shot of it. But yeah, it's still a pretty cool destination to ride out to. I looked on the internet and couldn't find any real information on the house, but it looks like you could probably rent it and stay out there. So this is some of the single track we hit. That's a friend of mine, Jesse. He laid out most of this track that we're going to be riding on. There's a lot more, but we didn't hit it all. I almost go down right up here. This other side is like really soft. It's almost like sand. I didn't expect that. But the traction out there was just amazing. It was the perfect day to go for a ride. We had comms, so we were talking back and forth on the ride. On this one, I was using the bow thing.
Our southern ways, and we like cornbread and biscuits, and if it's broke around here, we fix it. I y'all where you need to go. Down to my hood, back in them woods. We do it different round here, that's right, but we sure do it good and we do it all night. So if you really want to know how it feels to get off the road, trucks and four wheels, jump on in and man, tell your friends we'll raise some hell with a blacktop in. Chilling on a dirt road, laid back swerving like a George Jones. Smoke rolling out the window and ice cold beer sitting in the console. Memory laid up in the headlights, it's got me reminiscing on the good times. Turning off a real life driving, that's right, I'm hitting easy street on love times. That's right. I'm chilling on a dirt road, laid back swerving like I'm George Jones. Smoke rolling out the window and ice cold beer sitting in the console. Memory laid up in the headlights, it's got me reminiscing on them good times. I'm turning off a real life driving, that's right, I'm hitting easy street on love times. That's right. Sitting in 6-lane backed up traffic, horns are honking, I've about had it. I'm looking for an exit sign. Gotta get out of here, get it all off my mind. And like a memory from your grandpa's attic, a song comes slipping through the radio static, changing my mood. A little George Strait, 1982, and it makes me wanna take a back road. Makes me wanna take the long way home. Put a little gravel in my travel, unwind, unravel all night long. Makes me wanna grab my honey, tear down some two-lane country. Who knows? Get lost and get right with my soul. Makes me wanna take a back road. I've been cooped up, tied down, bad, forgotten what a field looks like, full of corn and cotton. If I'm gonna hit a traffic jam, well, it better be a tractor man. I'm so sick and tired of this interstate system. I need a curve and wind, a twist in a dusty path to nowhere, with the wind blowing through my baby's hair. Yeah, it makes me wanna take a back road, makes me wanna take the long way home. Put a little gravel in my travel, unwind, unravel all night long. Makes me wanna grab my honey, tear down some two-lane country. Who knows? Get lost and get right with my soul. Makes me wanna take a back road. Some old back road. Maybe it's the feeling, or maybe it's the freedom. Maybe it's that shady spot where we park the truck when things get hot. Girl, we park the truck when things get hot. And it makes me wanna take a back road, makes me wanna take the long way home. Put a little gravel in my travel, unwind, unravel all night long. Makes me wanna grab your honey, tear down some two-lane country. Who knows? Get lost and get right with my soul. Makes me wanna take a back road. Some old back road, get back with my soul. All I gotta do is take some old back road.
So we hit this single track for a while. Eventually it comes back out on the road. It was a good ride. I enjoyed it. We were supposed to just do 2-track all day, but it was a nice little offshoot of what we were going to be doing. So yeah, and it wasn't all that challenging, but yeah, it was fun. I'm sure there's parts on this. Jesse's a really good rider, and I'm sure there's parts on this that he didn't take me on, because he said this goes on and on. So
this town ain't got no nightclub. We don't need the neon lights. Girl, I got that 87 gassed up, 30 early out there in your drive. Got you a bullet and a koozie, keep it ice cold. You take a sip before we get gone. Looking at you with your hand out the window. I'm turning right while you're turning me on. Riding roads that don't nobody go down. A little trip through the countryside. These 38's making the world go round. I hit a curve just to make you stop. Only light is a flashing yellow.
So this is all part of Happy Valley.
Out there where the moon hits the water, out there where your lips in mine. I don't know where we are, cause somebody stole the street signs. I'ma take my sweet time. Cause I could go on forever, but you there ride a shotgun. Yeah. All our friends are probably making plans, baby. Yeah, but we already got one. Riding roads that don't nobody go down. A little trip through the countryside. These 38's making the world go round. I hit a curve just to make you slide. Only light is a flashing yellow. Only thing that I want is your kiss. I'm loving nothing to do with you, baby. Just riding roads on a night like this. Just riding roads on a night like this.
Happy Valley is one of my favorite trails to do. You know, this section isn't so remote, but when you get to the back half of it, it feels pretty remote. I mean, there's some pretty long stretches where you don't see any real sign of houses or anything, but you're really not out in the middle of nowhere. And like I said, all these trails are big bike friendly. You could easily take a big bike on these. There's one section in here that's, I guess you'd call it technical if you want. It's just kind of rutted and some big rocks, but going slow, you could easily pick your way around them. This trail right here goes down to a little bridge. Probably should have stopped and hung out there for a little bit. And then after that, it goes out to this area that's pretty cool. There's some big boulders and stuff out there.
Daddy worked hard for his dollar. He said some folks don't, but that's okay. They won't know which road to follow, because an easy street might lead you astray. I'll take the dirt road, it's all I know. I've been walking it for years, it's going where I need to go. It ain't easy, it ain't supposed to be. So I'll take my time, till life won't pass me by. fast lane. You gotta watch your back and look both ways. But when it's said and done, the time we have is borrowed. You better make real sure you hit it the right way.
Yeah, the big thing you have to watch out for is ruts that come out of nowhere. Usually, this road's actually been cleaned up quite a bit from the last time I was on it. It's been a while since I've been on it. It used to be real rutted, real bad, so it's a lot better now.
So I'll take my time, and life won't pass me by, 'cause it's right there to find. I'll take the dirt road, it's all I know. I've been walking it for years, it's gone where I need to go. It ain't easy, it ain't supposed to be. So I'll take my time, and life won't pass me by, 'cause it's right there to find. On the dirt road, on the dirt road. Same as my daddy and his daddy before. You hardly ever saw granddaddy down here. You only come to town about twice a year. You buy 100 pounds of yeast and some copper line. Everybody knew it made moonshine.
I think this is where we start getting into some of the little technical stuff. Like I said, it's nothing hard.
At the Mason's Lodge. Johnson County Sheriff painting on the side. Just shot a coat of primer and looked inside. Well, him and my uncle tore that engine down. I still remember that rumbling sound. Then the sheriff came around in the middle of the night. Heard mama crying, knew something wasn't right. He's headed down to Knoxville with a weekly load. You can smell a whiskey burning down Copperhead Road.
Here's where it gets a little technical. That's through here. Just pick a good line, but it's not that steep, and if you take your time, you could power right up this whole thing.
I volunteered for the army on my birthday. Track a white trash first round here and away.
Alright, so we're out on Tool Peak Road, and short-term memory. What area is this?
Kauai is over
Kauai is over there. And Palomar. Palomar divides over there. It's probably on the other side of those hills right there. Yeah, it's been a great day to ride. Holy cow, the traction is just phenomenal, huh?
Oh yeah.
It's weird because you'll hit a sandy spot and you expect to slide and the bike sticks. You're like, wait a minute, that wasn't supposed to happen. So, Jesse's been more than kind to wait for me, not leave me behind. And we kind of came across this fixer-upper. I guarantee you, by California standards, this house is probably still worth $250,000.
Oh, at least.
With, you know,
Still got the foundation.
Still has the foundation, there's structure. It's got, what do they call that, patina instead of just old crap?
Yeah. We got a well over there too.
And we got a well. Well. So it's a pretty cool area. Anyway, there's even a door frame over there on the other side of the fireplace.
Yep.
Yeah, this is a pretty long trail. I don't know how long it is miles wise, but I'd say it's at least, I don't know, 15 miles long, 20 miles long. And it's all relatively flat.
Outside of this one church town, there's a gold dirt road to a whole lot of nothing. Got a deed to the land, but it ain't my ground. This is God's country. We pray for rain and thank Him when it's falling, 'cause it brings a grain and a little bit of money. We put it back in the plate, I guess that's why they call it God's country. I saw the light in a sunrise, sitting back in a 40 on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shine.
So this is the area that's kind of remote. On both sides of the road, it's marked as wild land, so you're not allowed to ride through that area. But I don't know why you'd want to ride out there anyway. I'm pretty sure you cannot go down those washes.
Sunday, then do it all again, 'cause we're proud to be from God's country. I saw the light in a sunrise, sitting back in the 40 on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shine with the dogs running. Saved by the sound of a pin-found Dixie whistle in the wind, that'll get you heaven bound. The devil went down to Georgia, but he didn't stick around. This is God's country. God's country. I don't care what my headstone reads or what kind of pine wood
So this is Indian Flats, and this is actually what I would call the back way into it. You can come in through here, but the best way if you were in a truck or your car would be to come in off the 79 over by Warner Springs. I believe it's called Lost Valley Road, and on that section it's paved for quite a bit of it. I'd say it's 50-50, but it's a real narrow road with some turnouts for people to get past if you need to. But this road's not bad, but I certainly wouldn't want to take a trailer through here. But I don't think any of the camping sites that they have back there would accommodate a trailer really anyway, unless it was a real small one. You can camp back there. It's free. You can't have any fires, but it's first come first serve. So basically, if you get there, then it's yours. Real pretty back in there. Easy access even by a car coming from Warner Springs, because it's all paved. But like I said, it's a real narrow road. Right over here we saw a deer run across the road. So yeah, there's all kinds of wildlife running through here. I'm sure there's even some cougars running around here. Deer. Obviously a lot of coyotes would be back in this area too. It's real easy to go back on here in these roads and stuff and think you're the only one out here, but you really got to be careful and watch out for other oncoming vehicles and stuff. I mean, the Jeeps and trucks, I mean, they take up pretty much the whole trail. So yeah, right in here is where we saw the deer run across. Fortunately, didn't catch it on the camera.
Riding out one dark and windy day. Up on a ridge he rested as he went along his way, when all at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw plowing through the ragged skies and up a cloudy draw. Their brands were still on fire and their hooves were made of steel. Their horns were black and shiny and their hot breath he could feel. A bolt of fear went through him as they thundered through the sky.
So this is where it turns into pavement, and you can go all the way through this, and you'll see campsites off to the sides. There's some nice little spots. I mean, it's for the fact that you don't pay anything for it. It's pretty nice. There were more people out here than I usually see, but yeah, normally you don't see too many people. But during the summer it gets really hot back in there. So that's out by Warner Springs area. So yeah, you got to be careful. The heat out there can be pretty bad. But there's a lot of nice rock formations around here, and There's even a place to go, a lot of hiking trails. So this is where it comes out on the 79, and you make a right here, and that'll take you towards the glider port. Yeah, it's a nice ride. Like I said, anybody can do that ride. It's a very big bike friendly. So the next one we're going to hit is Palomar Divide. I didn't really get to finish this because my battery went dead on the GoPro. Usually I'm pretty good about keeping it going, but the beginning of this trail they had laid out. We're actually running it backwards from the normal way I run it, but they had poured a bunch of gravel probably for, I don't know, a couple miles on the trail, and yeah, that made it real challenging. Especially we've been so spoiled because the traction was just perfect. It was just a perfect day. You couldn't ask for a better day as far as weather goes. Temperature changed quite a bit, but basically take your sweater off and stuff it in the bag and you're good to go. But yeah, it was a good day riding, so I had a lot of fun.
He saw the riders coming hard, and he heard their mournful cry. Yippee-i-oh,
You can see the clouds rolling in. Eventually we're gonna be riding through those clouds, and fortunately it was a very short period that we were stuck in the clouds, so we didn't need to put our sweaters back on, so it worked out pretty good. It was a good ride.
Their eyes are blurred, their shirts all soaked with sweat. He's riding hard to catch that herd, but he ain't caught 'em yet. 'Cause they've got to ride forever on that range up in the sky. All the horses snorting fire. As they ride on, hear their cry. As the riders floated on by him, he heard one call his name. If you want to save your soul from hell riding on our range, then cowboy, change your ways. They are with us, you will ride, trying to catch the devil's herd across these endless skies. Yippee-i-oh.
So here in a second you'll see a trail that goes off to the left, and alright, we might have already passed it, I'm not sure. We might have passed it, but there's a trail that goes off to the left that goes up to a fire lookout, so that's kind of cool. We could ride up there. You can't get in the fire lookout. There's one up in San Diego that you can go to, and you can go up into that one. I forget the name of it. You'd have to do some research on it. But yeah, it's kind of a cool trail. It's out and back, so you have to ride up there and then turn around and come back out. But if you follow this all the way through, it comes out at the junction for, I want to say 371, but it's where the RV park is, right after the three-way stop on the 79. So if you're coming from Temecula, after that three-way stop sign, you're going to go through that and then go make a right into the RV area, and there's a dirt road, and that's actually a designated trail. You'll see the marker for it on the 79. So it's a legal trail to go on, and it's fairly long, goes up to the Palomar Divide, and sometimes the gate's open and you can go a different route. Other times the gate's closed and you have to go out and back. Just depends on what's going on with the weather. But yeah, you couldn't have asked for a more perfect day to go out for a ride, but we did. It was about 140 miles of riding, and hopefully you enjoy this video. Please click the like button and subscribe. Really appreciate it.